Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So, for this time, we are going to learn about one of the English material in 12th grade. The topic is if clause followed by imperative and suggestion.
We make this online video as a part of fulfillment in English group project from our beloved English teacher, Miss Emma Fitria Agustina. It can also be learning material, so we can fully understand topic of if clause followed by imperative and suggestion. Before we start to learn about this topic, let me introduce our group members. The first one is Ahmad Abiu Kevin as the leader of our group. The second is Isnaini Lubana. The third is Muhammad Baitz. Fourth, Muhammad Zulkarnain. Fifth, Dimas Farah Wulandari. Sixth, Reina Tara Bismillah. And the last is Sabrina Robiul Azhara.
Okay, first, do you know what is if clause? If clause are also known as conditional sentence or conditional clause. If clause is a presupposition sentence. If clause is a compound sentence consisting of a deputy clause which begins with subordinate conjunction, if condition, and main clause in the form of result or consequence. In other words, in all conditional sentences, we have an if clause and a result clause. So, the if clause is the event or the situation that must happen in order for the other thing to happen.
There are four types of if clause. The first is type 0. This type of if clause is to express a fact or something that is always true. The zero conditional is called the factual conditional. The tense in both parts of the sentence is in the simple present. We use the zero conditional to talk about habits, facts, and truths. In zero conditional sentence, the word if can usually be replaced by the word when without changing the meaning. Now, look at this table. I will give you some examples to make you more understand about this conditional type usage in the sentence. Remember, the formula is if plus simple present and simple present as the result too. For example, if my grandmother comes over, we usually go to the park. Here, we can see both parts of the sentence is used simple present. The other examples, if you put ice in your drink, it melts. If you don't water flowers, they die.
Type 1. The type 1 conditional is used to refer to the present or future where the situation is real. The type 1 conditional refers to a possible condition and its probable result. In the sentence, the if clause is in the simple present and the result is in the simple future. Type 1. The formula is if plus simple present, then simple future, will plus infinitive. For the example, 1. If my grandmother comes over tomorrow, we will go to the park. 2. If you don't go right now, you'll be late. 3. If my mom knows that I don't study, my mom will ground me.
Type 2 conditional. The type 2 conditional is used to refer to a time that is now or anytime and a situation that is unreal. These sentences are not based on fact. The formula is if plus simple past, would plus infinitive. I will give you some example. If we live closer to our grandmother, we would see her often. If I were you, I would go to that university. If I were rich, I would travel around the world.
Type 3. Unreal past or regret. The type 3 conditional is used to refer to a time that is in the past and a situation that is contrary to reality. The facts they are based on are the opposite of what is expressed. The type 3 conditional is used to refer to an unreal past condition and its probable past result. The formula is if plus past perfect, then perfect conditional. Would, could, may, might, have, plus verb 3 or past participle. For the example, 1. If I hadn't quitted my job, my life wouldn't have been this complicated. 2. If I broke an umbrella, I wouldn't have got wet. 3. If I worked harder, I would have got promoted.
Okay, now I will tell you the other functions of if clause besides what we explained before. If clause can be used for many purposes. It can be used to give some suggestion, advice, reminder, or to show a dream. All of this following by if clause type 1. So, in this material, we will tell you how to use if clause followed by imperative and suggestion. The first one is if clause followed by suggestion. This conditional sentence is expressed by someone to give advice on something that should be done if you want to get the desired result. The formula is if plus simple present, should or ought to or had better plus simple present. Here, for example, if you don't want to get sick, you should take a break and get some rest. If you don't want to get lost, you ought to be with me. If you don't want your mom get mad at you, you had better finish that homework.
The second is if clause followed by imperative. This if clause sentence is used for tell someone to do something if he or she wants something to be happening. The formula is if plus simple present, then verb 1 plus object. For example, 1. If you don't wanna be late, get ready soon. 2. If you don't wanna get wet, get the umbrella. 3. If you want to know him more, follow him on Facebook. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention in this English material. We hope this video can be useful for you to learn more about if clause topic. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.